Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear album. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Happy release day! Yay!
No one's happy. I don't think anyone's on here.
Okay.
Zero watching.
That was a good start.
We just gave the performance of
Of a lifetime.
I wanna be with you from the sunrise.
The end of my days. I'm not. I feel okay with it. Well, guys, Crystal's here. Oh, there are people. I don't know if that's true. Hello, loves. Hello, Crystal.
Hello, governors.
Governor. Crystal, it's just you and us. Ask us a question. Crystal, you didn't know you were gonna go to coffee with MSC today, but
What up, fam? We're about to go live. No, we're actually live right now.
ooh,
Come
Saludos
join us.
desde
Hello. Happy birthday
No.
to
Oh,
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear album. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, that's the fourth time we've sung Happy Birthday.
Be sure to check out our new single, Happy Birthday.
Okay, there's people watching. Hi, I love you guys. Listen every day. Or every day listen to you for my worship. That's
Every day I'm
awesome.
listening.
Happy birthday album. Well, it's out, people.
We did it. Album is out.
2 years of work.
Do you feel like
Just like that.
less? Do you feel like free or like scared?
Scared. A little scared.
A little scared. Ready for the album, Love from South Africa. We love you. How fun.
Hey, I hope we can go to South Africa to
What?
promote this one. Mariah's talking about herself. She's like, hey, we're just visiting. What's happening?
Why are you talking? To your arms is woo! Congrats. Hi, I love you guys so much. Ooh, Argentina. Let's go.
I do want to go to Argentina. I want to go to Argentina.
Carlos, what's your favorite song?
My favorite song. I think it changes quite often. I think like my favorite song right now is How Could I Explain?
So good.
That's the second one, right?
Yeah. The second song on the album.
Because how do you explain?
How could you explain? I was playing it this morning on the way to take him to school, my son, and he's like listening to the lyrics, and I'm like, you see, like it doesn't make sense. And he's like, yeah, it doesn't make sense. There's some crazy lyrics in that song. Crazy lyrics.
Stars Coming Up from the Ground is one of my favorite lyrics.
It is.
Waves crashing into the sun.
Yeah.
It is very cool. It goes from like absolutely insane to rain in the desert.
Yeah.
I can
see that.
What is your favorite song back there?
What's my favorite song? Right now, I think it's Sheltered, honestly.
Ooh.
Just listening to it. Like, I think I decided that 5 minutes ago, listening to it. And I was like, wow, this song is really great. It just came together. So awesome. Any other favorite songs?
Rejoice makes me cry every time I listen to it.
Get in the frame.
Surprise!
She's here.
Surprise! Okay, wait. So we have like these we have a few questions that came in. So maybe we could try one of the questions, the video questions. You can say hi, Leon. Leon's on a song.
Oh,
He
he's actually
is.
in a song, right?
Leon is in the intro.
Your voice is on. How could I explain?
¿Cómo te explico?
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so let's hear one of the questions, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
What's up, Mosaic MSC? My question for you is, what is your most favorite lyric off the new album, and why is it your favorite?
Ooh.
That's so cool.
That's
That's so cool.
Also, what up, Meryl?
Okay, favorite lyric on any of the
I
songs?
do. I have one, but I have to remember.
We were just kind of talking about that.
Yeah. What did I say is my favorite lyric?
Favorite lyric.
Oh.
I'm trying to.
There's a lot of big ones. Obviously, we think so. Anyone? Yes.
Oh yes, I do have one. Unexpected Roads. I love the lyrics of the pre-chorus. When it says, "When I thought my biggest dreams impossible, you proved me wrong every time."
Yeah.
I think that is so cool, so
That is
beautiful.
awesome.
And why? I don't know. Like I find myself so many
Why?
times.
I don't know.
I think I find myself so many times thinking so small, in comparison to like what I feel like God wants to do in my life and through MSC and in many areas. And I love that he always he does things that are bigger than what we can that we can think or dream about. So it is my favorite lyric.
I love Grace. I keep. I'm also like so much closer, so I'm bigger than everyone else. Every time we sung this song live, we sang, "Grace is a home, a place that you built for me. There is no end to the kindness you're offering. Now what I am is not what I used to be. You see the best. You're speaking it over me." People like clap and cheer every time we sing that. It's so poignant and so personal. And just that line in the chorus is just amazing. Like
It's amazing.
like it's amazing how you love me, like you love me, like you want me close to you. I cried every time listening to that demo for I guess 2 years now. I cried listening to that.
It hasn't changed a whole lot either.
Mm-mm.
That song.
I love on that song Grace. Like I also love the line, "I'm not who I was. I'm who I."
TikTok.
Oh, TikTok. Okay, that's also a song. No, that's not a song.
What were
was
you
I
saying?
What was
Grace.
Andres?
What is the third verse? I love how it like changes. I'm not who I was. I'm who you're making me. I love that line.
That one's awesome.
And then, yeah, the Grace is the path, Grace is the opening.
Oh yes, that's right. Grace is the opening. That's cool. How you love me.
Ooh.
I auditioned for the song and I was like not chosen for some reason. It's just
What's like? I have a
Did you?
question. What's like the
No.
funniest memory of any of these songs? Not of like the funny songs like that we did make the album make fun of, but like
what I have one. My favorite memory was Carlos being like, I have this song, and the verses go, "I need you. I'll say it again and again that I need you more than every year." And immediately, Mariah and me, we were like, "That's a chorus. That sounds like a chorus. Feels like a chorus.
Yeah.
Looks like a chorus. It's a chorus."
but you were like, no.
No, it's like,
I do feel strong about my ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel strong
That's
about
good.
those things
Mhm.
in the world.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, Aaron.
I was just gonna say, Unexpected Roads kind of feels a little country, but when we were first trying to figure out how to play it, it was extremely country. Yeah, like we're doing drums and bass, and it'd be like, "Isn't it amazing?" And Andy comes in. I would do that line, and I would do that line and square dance. The big hat just appears.
We tried to play it live. We played it tried. We never played it live, right?
No.
We tried one time and it's like not going
Yeah.
good.
Okay, let's go to the next question.
Hey Mosaic MSC, my name is Ali Lischa and I have a doubt. We have lived a very difficult global pandemic and time that have marked the hearts of the people. Has this changed the way of worship? And what is Mosaic MSC doing about this on their new music? Bye!
I think the pandemic's changed the way we do worship. So what is?
Thanks, Isla.
Isla?
Ali, you're so beautiful and we love you so much. She's part of our team and our community in Mexico City. She's been a fan of Mosaic MSC since
She
she's
was-
probably like a year old. we
She's
love
been
you
kind of,
so
like, leading
much.
the kids ministry
I know she's
Yeah?
the bomb. She's
Yeah.
so cool.
I think the question is how the pandemic like changed the way that
Yeah.
we worship and the way that we write.
I mean, it changed everything. You know, we wrote all this during the pandemic, so it's all very personal, and we didn't necessarily know if we'd ever play it live. And so we hoped that we would, and that it would translate, but it was really more of a personal record in that sense. Like, we don't see an end to this, because in LA, and I know in Mexico City too, it's still, in LA not so much, but in Mexico it's still very, tough and locked down. And so for places like that, and in LA too, it was such a real experience for such a long time. And so, we just want it to be more of a personal experience, but also now that it's collective, trying to bridge the gap. But it really affected so much of the lyrics and everything about this record, for sure.
Yeah, and it changed how we tried out the songs, because we didn't get to. We usually try them out in front of people,
Yeah.
and that's like our gauge. And this time it was just our inner soul, basically, and trying to figure out what worked. Which was that's something that's why it's kind of nerve-wracking with this album. It's thinking like, okay, how are people gonna respond? So.
Oh, that's so sweet. Someone said 3 months ago, my father passed away, and how do I thank you just speaks to me. Till today, nothing made sense besides Jesus is my strength. That's so beautiful. Sorry about your father, and I'm so glad that that song speaks to you, and I hope that they all do. Because so many of us were going through a hard time, and the past 2 years, and so hopefully these songs speak to that and give you comfort. We're at 10 o'clock. This live is going to switch to the BTS video, which is a 9-minute video about how we wrote the album, basically, and gives you a little insight into the process and into what it looked like. You'll see a few different locations and a lot of different moments. Yeah.
Hairstyles.
Wait, what did you say?
Hairstyles.
A lot of different hairstyles.
Not for me.
Andy, we know you change your hair all the time. So we have one more question, and then we'll talk about the BTS piece.
Congrats, Mosaic MSC, on making a record. Love you guys so much. And Mariah, you seen anybody? Help!
Oh my gosh.
What song took the longest to make, and which one was the quickest? Love ya. Mwah.
That's so sweet.
That's her husband. Mariah seen it.
Okay, what was the song that took the longest and was the
His
quickest?
first question is if you've seen someone.
Well, yeah, so it's him. What was the quickest? I think To Your Arms was the quickest.
Or how do I thank you?
Was
Oh.
it
How
great?
do I think? Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
and how could I explain?
It does help when it's just one person writing or two people,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
How do I
We were gonna put How Could I Explain on before, we had 9 songs or 10 songs, and then we're like, let's add How Could I Explain? And
Yeah.
that was pretty fast. That was 2 days.
That was really fast, except we had a lot of problems with that song. Prior, a year and a half.
Yeah, so total
It took
time.
us a year and a half to try to figure it out.
How do I thank you?
But I Need You Now was 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
That took us an hour. from
Love
start to
of a
finish.
lifetime. That
Was
Took
probably
the
the
longest.
longest.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
That one was
It
probably
had
the
many
longest. Yeah.
Love of Life. Yeah, there's so many. There are remixes on remixes of that song.
There's verses and a whole other bridge that are just gone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we could play an entire album of the different versions
Versions,
of Love of a Lifetime.
We're gonna
So
release a Love of a Lifetime EP.
yeah,
That song, 20 minutes long.
which is just back and forth between Rob and Carlos singing it. And are there verses? What are they? Okay, so in 5 minutes, it's gonna switch over. And yeah, this is just the BTS of the album. The last BTS, which you should watch if you haven't watched it yet. I think it's on YouTube, but it's definitely on our Instagram. Was basically how we wrote This Is How I Thank the Lord and the process of that and sort of behind the song. But this is a broader thing, and it's cool that it is 9 minutes, I think, or it's longer than any video that we've ever released, but it goes more in depth of what we went through, you know, you can't really encapsulate 2 years of work in 9 minutes, but we definitely try. And all of the fun moments and all of the hard moments, there was, just like we were saying with those songs, some just came super naturally and easy. Grace was one of those that we finished in its entirety and never really had to go back to the drawing board. And songs like To Your Arms was, you know, it was more of a process, but really like once we played it live was like, this is the song. Sorry, so, you know, there's lots of different processes. I think it's, if you ever want to know, like, just what goes on behind the scenes or what went on behind the scenes,
Well,
that's
speaking
a
of,
great way.
with the behind the scenes stuff, you said To Your Arms. Like, we did get stuck at one point, and I remember one of my favorite things that Carlos has ever sent us. He texted you, texted Mariah, Brooke, and myself, just saying, "Let's kill the beast before she eats us."
Yeah.
We
were stuck on this song,
we were
like-
going into lunch break. Like we're going to take a break to
Yeah.
go eat.
Yeah,
Right?
we had no bridge.
We were
We
like
could not
determined,
figure
like
out the
we
bridge.
have to. This song can't kill us. We need
Yeah.
to finish it.
That's how I feel about the whole album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we have to tackle this.
Kill the beast before she eats us.
Yeah.
I love that the beast was a she.
Yeah.
Like a dragon.
She's coming. One thing that Janelle wanted me to shout out to is that you've been rocking it on TikTok.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you, I don't have TikTok, but everyone else loves it. Colin and Carlos are like TikTok kings. So if you follow us on TikTok, if you like singing, we have, I don't know.
Some duets.
I don't know what's happening. I can't even like pitch it because I've never seen it.
Go follow on TikTok. We're like 80 people away from having
Yeah.
10,000 followers. And please go comment, like, share it with your friends.
Sing with us.
Sing
Yeah.
with us. There's like duets that they're like pretty fun. We have some dances.
No,
that
you don't.
We do have a dance.
No, you don't.
I thought for a second. I thought for a second.
Mackenzie
Hi,
Russell.
Mackenzie.
I
We
thought
love
for a second
you.
you'd be like, follow us on TikTok. There's like 80 of us. There's like 80 people.
No, there's like actually people that
I
follow us.
know.
Because Carlos is always making TikToks all the time, and we're like, what are you doing? So you have to follow us there, follow us on Instagram. We are, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but if you're in LA in a couple of weeks, we're going to be doing a worship night. And so if you're in LA and you have nowhere to go for Easter, you should come to Mosaic, and we'll announce all of that there. So you should definitely join us. And in 1 minute, this video is going to turn off and it's going to switch to BTS. So we love you guys so
love
much.
you.
We're so grateful that you are listening to the album. Share it with your friends, post it on Instagram, tell us what your favorite song is. And yeah, well, yeah.
We love you guys.